These brave men set off to the Scottish Isles in search of something many surfers only dream of, but it's not an easy journey. They venture along the rugged coastline, battling wind and rain and the rotting smell of men taking off wetsuits in small vans. But there is so much more than perfect waves waiting for them when the adventure is over. Join us on this installment of the Goat Surf Club.
Hey, I'm Rue, and welcome back to another adventure with the Goat Surf Club.
You didn't know what's coming.
Before we begin, let me introduce the crew. This is Ben. He's most known for his easygoing personality and contagious stoke, but to counteract his often quieter soul, he's got a secret fire in him, willing to paddle out into any size surf to try to catch waves. This is Thomas. His fun-loving nature and strong sense of adventure means he's often seen with a smile in some of the most rugged conditions. With his extensive surf forecasting skills, he also helped us get to where we needed to go when chasing the swells.
Shortboard out, it's gonna be bigger than it looks.
Finally, I'm Rue, the documentarian of the Goat Surf Club. You'll learn more about me later. We've been a surf club and best friends for over 10 years now. And these surf trips are a way we can continue to grow that friendship. On this adventure with the Goat Surf Club, we head to Scotland to battle the wind and the rain in search of what surfers only dream about: beautiful waves with nobody around.
Plus, seeing that Rue's getting married in a few months, we have a few tricks up our sleeve to make this expedition a bit more of an adventure for him.
Before we get into any of that though, let me tell you about one of my favourite surf destinations in the world. Off the coast of Scotland, there's a series of islands that are not easy to get to, but the journey is part of the fun. Hopefully you get some dolphins and then you get them jumping out on the headlands. That's pretty cool.
Who's got beers off the boys?
Why?
Because they won 3-2.
These islands are known for getting battered by some of the most extreme storms off the Atlantic, but we believe we can find the sheltered spots to catch some waves. It won't be easy, access is tricky, and the weather is relentless.
A little windy tonight, the surf's not great.
But we have vans to camp out in until we find something worth surfing.
All these people in these lands. So it's going well. Getting everything ready for the first session. It's looking like maybe 3 to 4 foot for now, but the swell's meant to be picking up. So we're going out on fishies for now. The old trusty fisher, back from our AC days. Been with us since 2015 now? That's 10 years, that's sick. It's looking battered, but you have to bring it everywhere we go.
Little GSC board. Normally on these adventures, it's just the Goat Surf Club. Me, Thomas, and Rue. But this time we came to the island with a few friends. Here's the rest of the crew. This is Matt. He's a former competitive swimmer and a man of many other talents.
This is Finn. Finn's an up-and-coming shaper who actually reshaped the board he is riding here. He also has one of the more beautiful surf styles of all of us on the trip.
This is Nick. When it comes to surfing, Nick is dialed, having tracked every one of his surf sessions for years.
Boys, let's get out. Oh, look at that, 2 in a row. That thing is peeling. Are you kidding me?
Nice work.
Oh man, I'm glad I got at least one wave for you. Thanks. Sorry if I'm shagging on the sofa.
You ever been to the North Coast, Finn?
We began to see some luck early on with waves, but it was fickle. Thankfully, we had a surprise for Rue to keep us occupied when the waves weren't so good.
Oh my god. Oh shit. What is it?
Wait. No!
Other way.
Stag Highway. Welcome to Stag Rue. Oh, I love you guys. This is so sick. To celebrate the fact I'm getting married soon, Ben and Thomas thought up some fun challenges to keep us occupied and living life to the fullest during the time between waves. The goal is to complete any 10 of these challenges over the next week. But we're here to surf while the surf is good, so we'll save those for another day.
It's like I'm moving on a merry-go-round. Claustrophobic, nowhere to go. Suffocating, no room to grow. Drag behind like an anchor on a line. Ask me how I'm doing and I say I'm alright, I'm alright. I'm alright. Hey little mama, make me feel like I should. Hold me close, tell me I'm so good. I'm your man, I'm your hero tonight. Take me by the hand and everything's alright. I'm alright. I'm alright. I'm
As a group, it feels like something often goes quite wrong whenever we meet up. I'm not a pessimistic guy, but it's the truth. In Morocco, I got a surfboard to the face, the borders closed, and all ingoing and outgoing flights were cancelled. We were trapped.
Yeah, so we'll see what happens. I mean, we're like, kind of stuck.
In Ireland, we kept missing the swells and wind kept shutting us down.
I'm hoping some of the swell would wrap around the corner, but it did not.
In Senegal, violent protests broke out and we were unable to leave the house.
Oh my gosh. That was the sound of tear gas bomb.
Now in Scotland, we happen to be on one of the most exposed coastlines during the biggest storm of the summer. So, we packed up and headed into the city to avoid getting blown over in the vans.
Okay, the next challenge is to write a song about Matt on the trip. And I think we got it. So let's go play it for him. Let's surf, then have a chat. Drive until the great falls again. We met Matt, we'll call you short, then take it back. It's the only thing you truly are is a twat. I got my audio here. I'm gonna buy some things in a British accent. Cheerio. Do you have a, no thank you. Do you have a loo? Have a good day. All right, I did the British accent and the song, so 2 down, 8 to go.
2 people go behind the screen. We have to guess what body part it is and who's holding it. Who's doing it, I guess?
I think it's Tom's foot and Finn's head.
The most beautiful thing about these sorts of surf adventures isn't what happens in the water. It's what happens when you're waiting for the next wave to surf. Like the wind and the rain. Oh, rock me, mama, like the wind and the rain. Rock me, mama, like a southbound train. Hey, mama, rock me. Solo again. 6 guys, 3 small vans, and nothing but time. We played like kids. We had nowhere to be and no time to get there. That's one of my favorite things about these Goat Surf Club trips. It's just a chance to laugh and be with my best friends again. We live on opposite ends of the earth, so any time we get together is precious.
Snake whisperer.
As the days passed, we started to get restless. The relaxation was nice at first, but we needed to get in the water. Thankfully, we had a brief weather window and took a chance. We found a lot of success at a break on the western side of the island. Let's call it Poker Face, because we could never tell what it was going to do. We could guess, but we genuinely never knew.
On one of the bigger days, we discovered a hidden channel near the rocks that unlocked it for us. That channel allowed us easy access to the break and saved our arms for some of the bigger sets. Here's Finn showing us what to do, with style, on one of the earlier waves of the session.
For us surfers, we all have a size of wave we're comfortable riding. For the Goat Surf Club, this was definitely on the upper end of that size limit. Big is a relative term, and while I definitely wouldn't call this big wave surfing, it felt like it for me. Here's Thomas, all 6.5 feet of him, dropping into one of his smaller waves of the day. Water temperature out here in the peak summer is a brisk 55 degrees, and today the air temperature, 55 degrees, with a wind speed averaging 20 miles an hour, with gusts up to 40 miles an hour. Weather like this and a remoteness like this definitely keeps away the crowds, even despite some pretty good waves.
Now, as soon as we were getting used to surfing, we got shut down yet again. The most difficult part wasn't not getting to surf, it was cramming inside these small vans with 6 smelly dudes.
You don't have to. You seem like you're struggling. Where did this storm come from? This is so... I don't especially want or not want to.
So windy. The van's just rocking all night. So we woke up at like 10 to try to counteract the low quality sleep with high volume of sleep. Getting pretty tired of the wind. But these down days aren't a total waste. I had more challenges to check off. A bachelor party, or as these Brits call it, a stag do. Wait, sorry, Ben, you say it.
A stag do.
Yeah, so a stag roo here is meant to create some memorable experiences to bond us before I enter this new stage of life. Once I'm married, it's not like these kinds of trips disappear, but life might look a little different. Getting a chance to talk about marriage, share what I'm excited about, and listen to the boys' advice for navigating the inevitable ups and downs was so valuable. Going to places like this is sweet, but the love and support I feel from the Goat Surf Club is much, much sweeter. Oh, it's so quiet in here.
Yeah.
This is so sick. No way.
On this remote Scottish island, it's easy to become enchanted by the wild nature. The wind is fierce, the ocean air is crisp, and the waves are pretty raw. It feels untamed. And after years of coming here, getting to now share it with these guys is such a treat. To enjoy a place to yourself is pretty magical, but to be able to sit next to your best friends and tell them all about the wave you just had, nothing beats that.
All right, a little past midnight, heading to bed here in the tent. We're kind of swapping between van and tent in terms of the sleeping situation. But falling asleep next to the ocean to get up and surf in the morning, pretty sweet opportunity. So I'm gonna pass out here, got my retainer in, keep the teeth straight, I'll head to bed. See you in the morning. So I'm gonna go see if I can do a spin on a foamy and try a headstand. There's like a fun little beach break, so we're gonna see what I can put together. Never honestly done a spin on a foamy with no fins, but I'm gonna do my best.
That's the best surfing I've seen you do all week.
Yet again, there was no surf to be found. So we went exploring.
Come on. Come on, babe.
Do you want to feed them?
Yeah, can I? Do you mind?
Yeah. Careful of his horns, that's all. He's very gentle. Just
While the rest of the guys hung out with some farm animals, Thomas and I took a detour. It's a windy, rainy day. Tom and I are kind of just on a side mission of exploring here. Maybe do some free diving, try to get some sea spaghetti or sea cucumber. Since Thomas and I are both pretty chatty, we ended up in some conversations with the locals we passed.
Where are you from?
I'm from the US. I live in Colorado, in the mountains.
Do you really?
Soon, we struck up a conversation with an 87-year-old named Brian.
Every year we try to go on a surf trip. This is where we went on a surf trip this year.
So this year you came to
This is it.
Scotland?
Yeah.
Then, since we all got along so well, he invited us over for tea.
Surfers.
Oh, they're surfers. Hello.
I'm Rue.
This is Rue.
Nice to
Hello, I'm Joe.
How are you?
Yes, fine, thank you.
Do you have any advice? Any advice for somebody who's about to get married?
Yeah.
The key to a happy marriage to last 55. As I'm getting married soon. What's your love advice for a young whippersnapper like me?
Keep your own interests.
Keep your own interests.
Yeah.
Okay, I love that. Real. I feel like just sitting there, I was just like, how did we get here? They're so sweet.
Riding high from our time with Brian and Sheila, we decided, screw it, we've come so far. Let's get in the water one more time before we go.
We've had a lot of fun, but the story doesn't end here, because there's still one more thing we need to do.
It's my wedding day. I'm here with my best man, Ben. Ben's wearing a three-piece suit.
This is insane.
Big day.
He's getting married.
I'm getting married today. After today, I will have a ring on this finger.
To our pal now.
And Ben is gonna give me that ring. When I first met Ben and Thomas, we were just kids living in dorm rooms. Surfing has brought us closer together, but the joy the Goat Surf Club has brought me is way more meaningful than any wave I could ride. And having these guys right there on the biggest day of my life meant the world. They've been there through all of life's ups and downs and got to stand with me as I entered this new stage of life.
Thanks, Ben.
He showed me how to squeeze the juice out of life salmons with all the different adventures in Tom and Arabella. He showed us how to excel life in ways I definitely hadn't considered. So yeah, I love you guys and thank you so much for sharing this here with us.
In the end, I didn't get through all 10 challenges for the Stag group, but I don't know. I still feel like I'm walking away with the grand prize. And to keep the surf adventures coming, we have this new board behind me to add to the quiver. Thanks to Ben and Thomas, and shaped by Finn. Fisher, our classic red board that's seen better days, now has a replica to make sure we can continue having a lifetime of memories together all around the world. So, stay tuned, because on the next adventure with the Goat Surf Club, we're heading to